All right, Georgie, you're back, man. The world's a little bit different than the last time you fought, but how excited are you to be here?
Man, I'm really excited. I'm happy that Bellator is doing every single step the right way, making us take the test and all that stuff. But I'm happy to do what I love to do because, like you said, the world is not the same, you know? Doing an interview with the mask. We're all wearing masks, but we got to do what we got to do to be here.
For sure, man. And talk to me about what your training's been like during this time. Was it impacted at all by the pandemic? Was it pretty much, were you able to find ways around it? How did it work for you?
I pretty much, the safest way to say, I didn't let the media change anything. You know, I feel like the media made a lot of people panic. My training never changed. I came back from Ireland. I took a week off and I was back in the gym and just training with the right training partners and just getting better.
And how long have you known about this fight? Because he seemed to, when Bellator was on their break, he seemed to kind of hint on he has a YouTube channel and stuff. He kind of talked about how they had been talking about your fight and it was supposed to be July.
Yep.
Then, so was this a fight that was in the works before the pandemic and then it got pushed, or?
Yeah. After my fight, they told me, they gave me his name and I agreed to it. So it was supposed to be July 17th in Thackerville. But then all this stuff happened, so they just pushed it back to here in Mohegan-Sun.
So he's been on your mind for a little bit. Talk to me about him in the matchup a little bit. Do you like this matchup? Do you like him as an opponent? Kind of walk me through that whole aspect.
I think I match up with him really well, just based off his 2 performances in Bellator. He hasn't changed. I mean, to me, he's not a finisher. And he's a well-rounded fighter. I mean, I respect everyone, but I think as a matchup-wise, it's a great matchup for me.
And do you kind of prefer you were against the finisher? You know, do you kind of like being in some sort of rock'em sock'em, or do you feel like your game works better against a guy that's maybe going to try to not necessarily go for the kill?
No, I like that fighters go for a kill because, I mean, when I step in there, I want to be killed or kill him or be killed. So happened a few times in my career, but those are the fights I look forward to, and I have a few other opponents in my mind after this. So
for sure. And looking over the past stretch of fights that you've had, I feel like you've struggled to kind of find some consistency in the outcome, not necessarily your effort. You know, you always come in, you always bring it, put on good shows. But what do you think you have to do here? This could be a potential opportunity for you to get your first win streak in 4 years. Do you feel like you figured out how to maybe be consistent going forward?
Yeah, it's weird. Like with this sport, you go through so many ups and downs, and the main thing is just to not quit. Just keep going. And I was in a $1 million tournament, and it lasted only 8 seconds, and I was like, fuck. So I lost that opportunity, but I love this sport. I love all those unpredictable stuff that happens to you, and I didn't let it bother to me, and I'm just moved up to 55. That was in my mind for 3 years, and I think I like this weight class. I'm happy. I'm not stressing about the weight cut and all that bullshit, so I'm doing great.
For sure, man. And we talked about what fans what you expect to see out of him, but what should fans expect to see out of you on Friday night?
Violence. That's the best way it describes me. I like good violent fights. So
yeah. Do you have any sort of? I'm assuming with violence comes finishes. Do you have any sort of way that you expect things to end up on Friday?
I like my overhand right a lot, so I'm gonna for sure throw it. And I mean, he knows it, I know it, so if it connects, he's out.
Great. Appreciate the time, man. Good luck.
Thank you.